Are you guys sitting down? Well, I don't know. You might want to sit down because if this plays out like what I think it's going to play out, you're probably going to be jumping up for joy, right? So I guess you could technically jump up as you're already standing. It's probably easier too. If I jump up in my chair like this, it's going to look really weird. Okay, change of plans. Stand up or sit down, figure out whatever you want to do, but we're going to celebrate if this does play out because if you take a look at the charts right now, I'm going to go ahead and analyze this for you. I just want to say a quick side note. Thank you very much for everybody on Patreon. I really do appreciate it. RemAG, a double shout out to you. Thank you for being a higher tiered level supporter. And I do got a link in the description if you guys want to become a supporter as well. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I encourage you guys to go do your own research. This is my own opinions, my own research, okay? So, look at where we're at right now, 22,867. We're looking at this on a 15-minute time frame. If I just kind of zoom out right here, you'll notice that we passed above a double top pattern, which was showing a level of resistance right back there. And in addition to that, right around the same point back on October 21st. All right, so 3 different instances. That shows strong level of resistance. What happened with that resistance? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we broke above it. Even if I go ahead and drop this back down right here, you guys can see that it has moved up above. In fact, you can see a nice little green candle of volume going on right there. But let's also take a look at some other key variable factors. If you look at Bitcoin, which Bitcoin in the last 24-hour period is now up 1.49%. We're about 1 hour into the new daily candle, technically. But in the last 24 hours, up 1.5%. Ethereum just barely up. BNB is actually slightly down. But that actually, wait, sorry, this is in reference to the new daily candle. I know that because BNB is at 482. I saw it earlier and it was at $474. So yeah, that should actually be on the new daily candle. But looking right over where my webcam is, you guys can see right here, BNB, although it's red, it's going down. It's technically going up. No, so that does have an impact of what's going on with Bitcoin, and that is very good. But even better yet is let's focus directly what's going on with SafeMoon itself. We know that BNB has a big impact with SafeMoon because of the pairing over with the liquidity. Same thing with Ethereum. You got some being tied in of significance there for SafeMoon. But look at this. So for SafeMoon volume, we have right here, I'm like teleporting all over the place for you guys, 5.67 million. All right. That may not sound like very much. And in the broad retrospective where we're planning on going, yeah, that's not very much. We're going to look back at a video like this, which probably won't happen, but if somebody's watching this way in the future, hello, you get to see some old school metrics, right? Hello from the past. Joe Biden is president and Donald Trump is still an orange man, okay? And then you got 24-hour change, 27.61%. That's increase. So think about that. Over a 25% increase in volume over the last 24 hours. I like to see that volume pumping up is very good. More volume activity means more burning, means more reflections. There's more opportunity for the run up. So you got people that are legitimately buying and selling that of SafeMoon. You guys can see. Look at the price report right down here. Even more of a green candle, almost up to 2.3 now. It's at 22.92, almost up to 23. Okay, let's go ahead and zoom out just a tad bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and swap this over to a daily, and look at this. This is gonna be very interesting once it fully loads up. There's a formation here that is getting back to a decent amount of time looking back historically. Hopefully this loads just fine, which it should. Any moment now. Any moment now. Any moment now. Okay, maybe I should just go ahead and refresh the page. Let's see if we can get that fixed. Apologies about that, guys. I cannot control the charts. I can only try to read them. So if I go ahead and swap this over on the daily right off the bat like that, that should work. Here's hoping. Okay, well, while we're waiting on that to try and figure out whatever the heck it is that it's doing, You guys can see that all the orders down below, there's a lot of green orders coming in, and you're getting multiple transactions per minute, which is great. Again, looking at the volume. Okay, so now that we have this on the daily, let's go ahead and try and zoom in on this bad boy. Well, it always defaults to 15 minutes here. Okay, so what we're looking at on the daily, I'm going to go and draw this out for you. This looks to be an inverted head and shoulders pattern. So if you got one shoulder right here, progresses down, and then you could even go, I would say, right about there. You could potentially argue and say that this is one line. So we'll go ahead and use that because it does look kind of like as if it's doing multiple formations. But this is interesting. With an inverted head and shoulders pattern, this is a bullish pattern, a bullish reversal pattern. And in this instance, we're going to be looking at where it could potentially be going to next. So with where our level is right now, we're reaching levels we haven't seen since around September 5th. If we can pass above, we could get up to those highs around September 4th, which would be right around 2403. But this main level of resistance is looking around 24.6, 2460, okay? And that actually matches up pretty well in line with everything that's going on over here. Go and pull that down just a tad bit. You can see that there's a bounce off right there. There's a bounce pretty close to that right there. The bodies of the candles matching up pretty well all the way across this line. So I'm looking at significant resistance here at 24,790. If it manages to get above that, man, we're just making this nice little recovery, kind of working our way up these levels, going backwards, right? You're going to see some resistance up at this level around 35,653. And then just continuing on that pathway, going back to the previous all-time high. So I think we are on the road to recovery. I am very bullish on this right now. You can see that for the volume, it's still pretty low in general, but nice little kick up yesterday's candle as compared to the last several days. And what's going to end up happening today, we'll have to wait and see. It's trying to show it as if it's slightly of a red candle, which is interesting since it's technically green right now. But yeah, I am bullish. Let me know what you guys think, how you feel in the comments down below. Look at that nice little candle pushing up. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I got referral links in the description if you want to get free cryptocurrency or free stock. Feel free to check those out. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up like button. It does help us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon because I do go live sometimes, and I will see you guys in the next episode.